smell of a rose, no words can say, the sound of a stream knows well I
Welcome back to another episode of Craft and Compile. I'm your host Tyler, and today we are back in Factorio once more. I believe last week or this week, but potentially last week, might be Squid's last time with us here on Squid Squad. I don't think I'll rename the save file. It'll probably just forever be Squid Squad, even if Squid isn't actively playing in the save. But that's all right. I hope everybody's having a great day and/or night wherever you are in the world. Yeah, I am a little late for my stream today. Yeah, I had to start. I had to finish a project at work, working on like a dialogue system, like a kind of like a JRPG dialogue system, basically. And I more or less had the system finished, but then I realized that I wanted the ability for multiple characters to talk at the same time, like they're trying to talk over each other or something, or maybe for an ulterior reason, the story reason. But yeah, so I realized that, and then so I had to like refactor the system quite a bit in order to get that to work. But once that was working and refactored and everything, then I had to data entry all of the character dialogue for the game, so that the system actually had data to work with, right? Data to chew on. And then once that was done, I realized that I misunderstood the artist's writing. Like, the way he wrote it, I believe, was intended for, like, random dialogues to happen at the start of the fight. Like, it would choose one of a few different dialogue options, and they were just, like, short, like, one line and then a quip back from the other person, sometimes, like, two quips back, or, you know, like, one, two, and then, you know, A, B, and then back to A. But that wasn't at all what I envisioned the dialogue system was. So when I read through it my first time, I was just like, oh yeah, it's formatted how I expect it. And then as I read through them, I realized that it wasn't. So the system was already set up. So instead of going through and refactoring it again so that it could support like random dialogues, I ended up just like rewriting all of the dialogues so that it works like all together in seamless, more or less seamless. It's maybe a little jarring on some of the dialogue lines, but I tried to smooth out the dialogue, and then I rewrote some of them as well, mainly on one character, to keep him more in line with his character writing in general, right? Because he was talking a lot more articulately in these dialogues than he does when you're actually fighting him, which doesn't make sense to me, so I made him a lot less articulate. And that is the Florida Man character. That character has already been released to, like, preview, so I can tell you about that one that I was working on. But, yeah, so I did all that data entry, I got all that shit working. Of course, all this stuff took me way, way longer than I thought it would, but I also think I envisioned more of the system than they did. I don't know. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a pretty cool system, though. You can go like back and forth between any arbitrary number of characters. The characters can be on the left or the right. They have like animations, and each of the different dialogue lines and stuff that they say can have like different idle and talking animations and different dialogue lines even. So if we wanted to like fully voice act this shit, we could totally do that. Or if like, you know, a publisher picked up the game and was like, yo, we need this, we need that, you know, it should more or less already be ready to do all that shit. Yeah. It's also, yeah, I think it's a pretty slick system. It technically also supports static portraits, but the animated ones I think are cooler. But yeah, that's enough talking about work. I'm off of work now for the rest of the week, so time to clear my brain so that I'm fresh once more next week. clear my brain with Factorio. That's clearing my brain with Factorio, right? It's like a punch to the brain. Yeah. Expand Gleba production. Add defense production to Gleba. That could be useful, couldn't it? I know that we just added bot production pretty recently. Yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, we have coal now too, so we can make rockets. Poor machine on the end isn't getting enough batteries. That's alright. Doesn't even look... Ah, yes. Set up this system so that we should be stockpiling bots at this point. Oh yeah. Alright, so let's see how our science is getting along. It is completely stopped. Why is our science completely stopped? Oh yeah, I forgot. I played a little bit off stream last week and got more tech and built a fucking Spidertron. That's right, we've got a fucking Spidertron now on Novice. Because why not? Because this thing's fucking sick, that's why. Yeah. I think it also has a radar on it, which I think is going to be essential for working without a friend here with us. Because without Squid, we don't have any radar other than the radars we actually have. It does have radar, nice. I thought it did. And it eats through those rockets, though. That's alright. Don't actually need to clear out any biters right now. We have quite a bit of space as it is to start mega basing here on Novice. We're going to need a massive production facility in order to build a spaceship big enough to get to Aquilo. And then from there, we're going to need an even better spaceship in order to beat the game. Yes, but once we get to Aquilo, we'll be unlocking some very useful technologies that will help us beat the game, hopefully. So we will be able to unlock legendary quality, the fusion reactor, and rocket part productivity, as well as railguns. Although, no, do we really need a railgun? I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Ooh, the quantum processor. Yes. Oh, and also the foundation can be placed on lava, oil, ocean, and most water. Alright, so... Why... Why is this not working? We have no green science. The Hermicorus is just chilling here. Is it just chilling here? Oh. That'll do it. That'll do it. Don't know how that got changed. Are these all connected to each other? I think they fucking are, aren't they? Let's go find out. I guess we'll just call it... With that, listening to some No More Kings. Very badass, groovy kind of 80s style funk rock, you know, type dealio. It's very good music. They have an album that just came out pretty recently. What was it called? It is... I think this is actually a new song. Maybe not. Oh, maybe this is from the album I'm thinking of. That's why I recognize this song. Or that's why I like this song, I should say. Did it have... Oh, it's called Back, yeah. And it's about... It's like an album inspired by Back to the Future. So, there's a song called 1.21 Gigawatts, and this is the Gray Sports Almanac, Take a Chance. So I'm sure this also has some other influence and inspiration, like potentially the quotes, like the quotes, Back to the Future quotes. But yeah, pretty badass band. I like quite a bit of their music. Alright, we've got the Mercurus, we've got the Trinity, and the Trinsula. The Trinsula is just sitting there idling. Why aren't these crafting? Oh. What is all of it going? Oh, Squid's Auto Mall is just cranking stuff out. Interesting. I don't want to let my snort of mead get cold. From a local meadery. It's lavender citrus. It's quite pleasant. Quite pleasant indeed. Fuck, which one is which? Squid showed me this last week. And, I don't recall where I set it from. I thought it was this one. But there is no... There's no way it's this one, because it doesn't have artillery on it. No, this is where we set the planet. Let's have it labeled. Blacklist names go here. Blacklist, 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 blacklist. Fuck is the whitelist? He just tries to make everything other than Yep, this is where all of our resources are going though. I'm just getting constantly devoured by this. The fuck? Just trying to make 1,000,000 artillery turrets? I don't think we need 1,000,000 artillery turrets, guys. I don't know about you, but I don't think we need 1,000,000 artillery turrets. Is this? No, this is the storage. Storage contents made negative, alright. Where the hell is it getting 1,000,000? This one getting 1,000,000 from? This one getting 1,000,000 from? From itself? No. Crafting time in that same thing. Fast before swapping recipes. Is this supposed to be on? Oh, it is on. I like the squid auto mall, but I don't think we actually need it. I think it's just eating our resources at this point. So I'm going to activate the kill switch, I think. Actually, it should already be active. It shouldn't be running anymore. This definitely is not killed. It is still running for some reason. Now we're listening to some Satisfactory music while playing Factorio. Is that a sin? Seemed like that did anything at all. Probably multiplying it by 1,000,000. Man, I'm sure he has a reason for this, but we have 277 fucking artillery cannons, and it just keeps making more. So there's something wrong here. What it is, I could not tell you. What happens if I replace it? It's in here. What planet is this Sam on? This planet is Volcanus. Where do we select the planet from? Environment. Probably. Space. Oh yeah. See if that did anything. Is it still just doing the same thing? Looks like it is still doing the same thing. Trying to make 1,000,000 artillery turrets. do you feel that is? Interesting. Count inputs. Select input. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure how this works. But I know that we is not making enough tungsten here. I know that for sure. Because look at that poor little thing. I believe all we need to make this is, oh, it's molten iron as well, alright. Molten iron. Lava pump. Is there a lava pipe? It's all the way over here. There it is. Okay. Also up here. Okay, okay. Okay, very nice. So, I think that means that we can grab this and, randomly do something of some sorts like this here. We're telling it to make us some molten iron. So if we place this here, what I'm thinking, we try to weave this lava like that, I'm thinking.